I mean, like in this country, there is a, you can call it government pension or social security, which is like everybody gets it. And that is based on your salary which you have or income which you have filed every year for last 35 years of your working. So for example, for you know uh, last 35 years whatever I paid, based on that they will calculate my social security income annually. So government know what you are making, otherwise don't know, then they will zero for that year for you. So that your average is going to be bad. But India is not there yet, So uh, we have a long way to go there. I mean, yes, um, the income tax. Otherwise, how do you know what is going on?
Yes.
Okay. So Om Prakash, where do you work?
Right now, Sunday is working. I am right now in office. Company give a holiday 30 and first. We are working the Sunday working here.
I see. No, which company you work for?
Circuit India Private Limited. Devil Circuit. US company.
Yeah, I
US
know.
based.
I have heard that. What do you do there?
I'm a engineer.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're not thinking, I was thinking that maybe you are in the accounting or business
No, no, no,
area.
sir. Just do the
Okay.
analysis report given happening there for the site level, customer level, and in-house level. Just giving the analysis. What is the problem with the product and material? Just giving the root cause and analysis report, audit. That's why the is happening here.
Hmm. What kind of audits you do? What kind?
I saw so layer process audit daily basis. Level 1, level 2, and level 3. Level 3 is the monthly basis, level 2 is the weekly basis, and level 1 is the daily basis. So we have level 1 is not we have just level 3 we have involved in.
Okay. What ISO you are following? There ISO. Which one you are
Yeah,
following?
9,000.
ISO 9005. That is the latest.
2015.
Yeah.
2000, sir. 2000.
2015. That's what is the latest standard, right? ISO
Yes.
2015 we used to call. Okay. Good.
Mm.
So, all right. So, so you have your. Do you have your turtle diagram?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have the turtle diagram. So we know to the what is our input, output, and process in turtle diagram. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. This is this is very difficult for understand and everyone whenever touching the people's other cross-functional team, initial testing teams were about to discuss about they are sometimes silent mode. So
Yeah.
whenever the auditor will
Yeah.
come and yeah,
Yeah. No, that's why it's very important that as a quality team, you have to engage people. You have to train them.
yes,
Also,
yes,
you should do some meeting classes.
yes,
That what is the uh, you know what is audit, why audit is needed. All these people in general, only there everywhere, they think that quality is a useless
yes,
department.
sir. Yes,
It is like
yes, sir.
roadblocks, like on the traffic when you then put a
Yes.
roadblock there by putting those
Mhm.
hurdles there. That is what normally the operations
Yes,
think, that quality is slowing us down. They they don't
yes,
believe that. They don't think or believe that quality department is making sure that your products are not rejected at customer
yes.
side or somewhere in
Mhm.
future. Hmm. You are trying to
Yes,
prevent
sir.
that. That is not the mindset. Everywhere is the same
Yes, sir.
mindset that, oh, quality. So they try to play games everywhere, the
So,
operations
sir,
with
one day,
the
yes,
quality.
sir, one day I have feeling some experience. I am going to new software. Some one the debug engineer working on the board, debug it. But so I am standing behind him. So then he turned him also, sir, why you are checking me? No, 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 I am not checking. I just see you what you are doing. So why you needed to see me? No, no, just I am checking you how we can help to improve your process. Any achievement, sir, no one quality person say me look like as you were your work. Every time quality person checking with your ESD wristband is nothing. You are not wearing your wristband. You are not wearing the glass. You are not handling the board is properly. There the escalations giving the quality person. So you are the first person to asking me, telling me to how I can help to improve your process. And this is our job responsibility.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. So whenever I escalate you, then parallelly I have do the suggest you also now. Okay, yes, by giving some positive
yeah,
responsibility. So that's our job.
yeah. It's important. That's why now the before in the ISO it was everybody's responsibility to follow the quality. But now there is even the latest standard more stringent than ISO 2015. It's called IATF 60. What is that? 6149. I think they call it. That is for mostly for the automotive industry, because automotive industry can be, there can be accidents, people can die. So that's why it's more stringent. So now uh, that standard requires the top level management is responsible for all qualities, not the
Yes,
individuals.
yes, sir.
So that's you have to have the management audit, that they are supposed to be, the higher level management is supposed to be ensuring that all the systems you have in place are being followed, because
Yes, sir.
uh,
Exactly. Correct.
yeah. So basically, you have to make sure that uh, in the factory manager, you need to talk to. You have to convince him. Not kind of sister. We are your resources. Level management, you have to convince that we are your resources. We are
Mhm.
representing you, because overall it is your responsibility to produce the product which is not
Mhm.
rejectable, and that is the charter we have as equality, and we cannot implement excuse, because people, if they think that you are a side department, nobody will
Yes,
listen
sir.
to you.
Correct.
So you tell them, yeah. So it's very important that the top level management, you become their hand. You should be sold in the company as a, you are the management hand, top level management hand, to ensure that quality products are made. Quality at the end, it has to be beginning to the end of the process.
Yes, sir.
Uh, all right. So
So daily basis
uh,
we are doing the analysis that look like the QRQC and FMEA, process control chart, PFC.
yeah,
Uh,
uh,
daily basis our work.
I'm glad to know that now Indian companies are following all this. I thought that these things are only on the paper in India.
No, no.
Really, very good.
So,
Okay.
so generally Japanese technique also in our subject, because the Kaizen is a good thinking. It is started from the first class to Kaizen theory, and it's so everyone is knowing what is the Kaizen, so how we can improve and how we can register it in the school. time also should be started by the government. But whenever the diploma and BTech, all the students were telling BTech holder, you already know whatever the Kaizen. Kaizen, no sir, I have no idea.
Yeah,
Best
they
cases
don't
or
teach
no
all
idea.
these things. They don't teach in
Yes,
basic engineering class. So, well,
yes,
I mean,
yes,
you have to develop training. Then you should develop a quality training program.
yes, yes,
That training program, you have to make sure that everybody goes. And basically that program you can make like 2 3 hours class. There should be lean
yes, sir.
house and then all elements of
Mm-hmm.
quality. This is what, and it must be it should be a requirement that every time a new employee join, or they need to go through that
Mm-hmm.
class, and also annually everybody has to go through class. So you should try to sell that to your top level
Mm-hmm.
management, because they don't like to take away the production guys from the floor. I mean, you don't have to have the meeting only one day. You can have the meeting several days so that no is impacted.
Yes,
But still, they are reluctant to go to the classes and learn quality, because there is no quality
yes,
mindset.
sir.
But it is important, because if the people don't understand are doing all these things, then they will think that you guys are just wasting their time, and they don't value
Yes,
it. So that is a common problem everywhere
yes, sir.
right now. Uh, uh, and so it's important that. Okay, good.
So,
Do you
so
how big is your quality? How big is your quality department?
is the very sir big sir, very big. We have the multiple worker here. The look, I am working as a Ericsson department. We are manufacturing product for the Ericsson. Some other quality guys looking for the Whirlpool. Some other guys looking for Cisco. Some other guys for looking for the Mellanox. So we have a lot of the product is here. We are the manufacturing experts. So we have the very big the quality team is here. But the operator IPQA, the one operator is the IPQA incoming in process quality. There we I am the I am a work cell quality. Work cell quality is the support quality. I am for assigned for the only for Ericsson, only for Ericsson
Oh,
product.
okay.
So
All right. Yeah. So
so
basically, you
so
are you are part of what we call it customer quality. So basically,
yes, yes,
yeah,
yes, yes,
yeah.
yes.
So there are, I mean, there are supplier quality, then there is customer quality, and then there is in process quality. So there are three different
Yes, yes,
groups, right?
correct.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, 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 yes.
Used to manage qual.
So whenever
I used to manage quality department, so that's
yes,
why I know all this.
yes. So yeah, I am
Yes, sir.
responsible. I am responsible for the connecting those are the supplier quality team and IPQA team and the auditor also coming on my shop floor. So I am performing the auditing. So so my so then some queries are happening. So then I asking to operator. So then telling me, sir, one problem is occurring. So then I telling what is the problem. Sir, what is the problem? What is the definition for the problem? Is the problem? No, no, no. Problem is also definition. What is the problem? No, sir, I have no idea. Okay, problem. Your requirement is not fulfilled. That is telling the problem. Or then your requirement is not fulfilled. This is a problem. A problem are the type. You not meet your standard. Okay, one problem. Before you meet your standard, whenever you are not meet understand, this is the second problem. Or whenever your standard you taking very less, your standard in the 80 mark and you getting only 60. Okay, Papa, I am do hard work, just I am getting the 60 marks. So you set this standard. So that is the third problem in your in house. Then customer will left you whenever he is meet another options, another customers. Look like a Jewel company have daily basis 200 unit giving him. When the Ericsson's is the other company find is they giving the 500 unit. They switch they can switch us. So we parallelly we have to support him meet the high standards. So that is the three type problem. So telling to operator that you have a lot of no. This is the basic there. So they're telling sir yes, PFC problem. So why the PFC is making? Why FMA we are doing? Then what is why the PCB process control charge we are required to making it? So they're just giving the some technique, giving some regime. They know about why the requirement for it. So, like, and giving your knowledge to bottom level because no expert person I am telling that no expert person giving knowledge to bottom level, just he giving knowledge to his knowledge
That is
sharing
what
with
I'm
the top management. Top
That is
management
why I'm
also
telling you
knowing.
that
Yeah,
you need
yes,
to.
top management.
Uh, I'm giving you the summary that over the years of experience in the American company where
Yes, sir.
like Intel, IBM, those companies, everybody has to go through the basic quality training.
Yes, sir.
I mean, when you in the first week, when the first week anybody comes to education class when they join, the that is when in the whole week there will be one day for the quality training. So you should develop a program there at working with the top level management that everybody who new employee come to our uh, existing existing people, they need to go to the quality training. Otherwise, how can you implement Six Sigma if they don't understand? You should have also like different level of training programs for like level 2, level 3 quality guys. Your own quality team, they should also be properly trained, and then all the quality inspectors, they should be properly trained. They should regularly check what they are doing. Because if they don't know what they are doing, then it will become a blind is following a blind.
Right, sir. And I think that that's why the as per quality company's brand is also improving day by day. Yes, sir. Your
Yes,
company
of course.
brand,
Yeah.
like Sony,
I mean,
Samsung,
yeah.
due to
I mean,
quality, like
why
they
why that
maintain quality.
why Toyota car is so famous? Because Toyota has such a quality product. Uh,
Right.
because nothing fails. Nothing fails. Uh, I tell you a story of Toyota car. My son had Toyota car, let's say in 2014. At that time, he had paid about $15,000 for that car, a new car. Recently, a couple of weeks back, he had a car accident. Somebody hit him from the back, and then the insurance company, insurance his insurance company and other guys in insurance company they negotiated, and they figured it out that where cost is going to be more than the value of the car. So they said they gave him the money that take it, and that money was like $1,000. So
Yes, sir.
basically, you imagine that he used that car for 10 years,
Yes, sir.
and he almost got his money back because he had paid 15,000. Now he got
Yes,
$12,000. Now, he was asked. I asked him how much he has to pay for that car. So he will have to pay another 8,000 from his
yes,
pocket, and then he will have a
yes.
is a great quality. So it is a big
Right.
brand, like depending on
Right. There's an company demanding also a lot. Yes, company. Then
Yeah,
the
don't
fixed price.
understand that now he is a supplier and a customer both, right? You, you, whatever you are producing in your factory, you to somebody, right?
Yes.
So that's how it goes. Similarly, you are getting input a lot of raw, I mean, what we call raw material for you, but raw material for you from, say that you are getting it from five companies, that is the finished product for those supplier companies, right? They are
Yes.
supplying you, so you are their customer. You have the, basically this is a chain of supplier customer, goes on and on until it goes into final product, like your computer or my computer or something like that.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, and the idea is that whatever wherever you are in the supply chain, whatever you are making, that should fail in future anywhere, right? If
Yes. Yes.
uh,
Yes.
if if it fails somewhere in the future, cause will be you, and then they will start. It is the job of the quality department to keep tracking back where this problem occurred, and then you will be caught, and then the damage is what you have to pay for it. I don't know how it is in India, but here they all will keep suing you ultimately. So you have to pay for all this because you have destroyed so many products. Your part has
Right.
gone, right? You know, in
Yes.
the
Yes. Sir.
in the future supply chain uh, network, and so it's very critical that quality is my mindset is everywhere. Everybody should know that, oh my gosh, if a product fails in the future somewhere, then I am responsible for that. So nobody should hide that anything. And then also we have to be careful that we don't punish the employee. Like what happens is that why operators hide something, because we start punishing them that, oh, you made it. No, uh, they should not be punished. It is because your process system is not correct. That is why the when he was trying to operate, sometimes operator error happens. I agree, but most of the time that operator happens because your process is the process you have given to them is really not a robust manufacturing process. Marginal process you have given them to operate. So,
Yes.
as
Sir.
a process engineering team, need to develop that process further.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
If any employee's mistake, then it's a management
Yes.
mistake. Why
Yeah.
not a
Yeah.
proper
Don't try
training
to
you,
hang
you
the.
provided?
Don't try to hang that operator. Otherwise, you will never be able to. If you try to punish them, then they will first never tell you the truth. To discover the truth, it will take you for long investigation, and then um, uh, you know uh, it's not good. You are wasting so much time there. So never,
Yes.
when the failure happens, try not to punish the person who in whose hand that failure happened. Try to figure out why this happened. What is the root cause? Always that should be the mindset.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So we had at least good start. We started with quality today in the business world.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
Prakash
right.
ji.
Yes, 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 sir, yes, sir.
Anything
Now you are
else?
now.
Uh,
Yes, and Amarnath sir, Prakash ji has good idea regarding astrology.
okay.
He is a master
Okay.
of Hastrekha.
Yes.
Yes,
Well, I am not really interested in the Hastrekha. I am more
uh,
I want to learn about astronomy, like Indian system of astronomy. That how it
yes,
works,
sir.
how the
Yes,
27 nakshatra is, and all those kind of things are there. So maybe one day you prepare a lecture on that, and in the
yes,
science
sir.
class, you see,
Yeah,
uh, I mean, the Hastrekha is the what you call it is the prediction, right? Modeling is there,
Yes.
right? So I
Yes,
know
sir.
that modeling is not perfect, because modeling is not perfect because the our planet knowledge of our planetary system is not perfect yet. Okay, because if the knowledge is not, if all the component of your let's call the whole planetary system as a machine, if the whole machine is not configured correctly, machine will not run. This will not give you what you are trying to run and get out of it, right? So right now we are trying to build a comprehensive machine in research and development, but that machine is working, means we have not figured out everything in that machine. So that's what, and because of that, if machine is not ready, then it cannot give you the product. That is what is happening. So Palit Jyotishi is failing because whole system of the Graha Nakshatra system. I mean, sometimes it gives you, it is unreliable product right now. You are able to make you are demonstrating that there is a relationship of Graha Nakshatra with our Hastrekha and all that. Sometimes you see that one. So you have signal there. You have not yet perfected the relationship of Hastrekha with all the planetary system. That is what I was trying to say the other day,
Yes, sir.
yesterday.
Exactly. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, sir.
yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly. This in Jyotish, sir, need the many very difficult to understand what is the prediction giving to.
yeah.
Is the
There are
environment.
so many.
Whenever,
Yeah, let us the diagram. So there are
yes,
so
sir.
many input has
Yes,
to
sir.
have happened
Yes, yes.
before the Palit Joshi can be meaningful result, give you result. So
Yes.
think about that diagram, that all the input, what are the all the inputs, and should
Out.
be, and then planetary system is one of the major input in that one, and we need to completely understand, and we have to understand the human many factors, and there are so many, and then either without understanding all that, if we try to predict, certainly it's not going to work, and people don't understand that when you go to a doctor do the diagnosis, they do few tests, and then they figure out what is the problem, right? And in this case, right now we don't have those testing methods. Those,
Yes, sir.
what should be the
Exactly.
test?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, what
Yes.
should be the test?
Yes.
uh, all those. So that is, so I that's why I call it a science in progress. It is not a complete science yet. It's the branch of this science is still in progress, but it is a science. It
Yes,
is a science. A lot of work need to be done. We
sir.
have our forefathers started this study, a very good study of this one. So they gave the foundation, but we need to the next level,
Mhm.
right? You keep improving it. So we should simply don't say, "Oh, it's useless, it's baseless. Let's not waste our time." No, 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 no. It is a science for right now.
Yes.
Actuals. It is not a fully developed product, but if you have just like I'm retired, invest my time daily. This is the right science of the hobby. There are many, many products which just exist, but then you have to develop over the time, and then you do it. Right now, for example, right now, Elon Musk is trying to build a rocket which will be used over and over, just like airplane, to go to the different planets. Like, but it is not a developed science yet.
Mm.
But if he stopped trying, he will not go. He will never make any progress. He has to keep trying, and that's what he's doing.
Yes.
He's failing. He's keep trying. He's failing. He's failing. But one day, gradually, he'll learn, and then one day we will be successful, right? So that is how science works. So it is a good start. It is not a developed science, and we need a lot more resources to one. So what I suggest is that one day I want to understand Indian system of Graha Nakshatra planetary systems. Prepare a
Okay, sir.
lecture,
Yeah.
and then on Saturday you share that presentation with
Okay,
us,
yes,
where
definitely.
you
Yeah.
know
So one
where we can learn about it. Uh,
grandfather is a very famous. Yes, sir. His name is very famous. He is also one panchang written by one panchang, Mahavir panchang. Yes, sir. So
okay.
then I was in ninth class, and my grandfather age is 85 days. So in 98 he is dead. Then I am interested in this area. My father is palm reading, but one day I found the one book is a Euro book. Euro is the very expert in the palm reading. He have do the many experiments. Then I 3 time reading without sense. Yes, sir. 3 time reading this book without sense. Then I predict slowly. I have no any good teachers about in this sector. Just my prediction, something knowing about the other person, something is checking YouTube and sense humor is very high. Logic I can't be accepted.
Good,
Look like
good.
a
So
Joshi,
yeah.
look like
So
my my personally hobby is maybe, but sometimes
mhm.
other the reason why the father and sons are fighting are this sons is the relationship with the other uncle is very good, father relationship is bad. What is the reason, what is the so I am this perspective thinking about graha. So
Yeah.
uh, some sometime I will nearby something I will differ. So that's why in my mind is fighting is there. So 60-70% I predicted okay that is the reason he is suffering from the planet issue. So that's why he is fighting with the father. Sometimes the relationship is very one reason. Sometimes the relation very good. Sometimes he is fighting. So sometimes Graha is suffering a surrounding him. That's why his mind is changing. So so that's why we are predicting it and thinking about it. Mainly my focus on the man behavior. Why the man behavior is changing with mother,
Uh,
with wife. Sometimes he giving them 1 lakh rupees call to his wife. Sometimes he is fighting only the 2 rupees. Why? So my prediction is going on. That story, sir.
yeah.
So whenever I will catch his theory, but it is taking time. So I waiting this. So I have slowly prediction it. Yes, it's my
Yeah.
it's my
Now, I mean, uh, I my understanding what I am at this point that I consider it a science progress. So I want you to experiment. That's fine. But it is right now, basically just to keep doing the experiment. I don't uh, rely on results of Palit Jyotish at this point. But it is the mathematics of the planetary graha and all that astronomy, which everybody should know. It was in the ancient time, all the family members, all the Brahmins, they used to know about it. And now we cannot even uh, in the night sky we cannot identify any stars other than Dhruv Tara right now. But uh, yesterday we were talking about Ramayan. That Ramayan is 14,000 years old story. Nilesh Oak has written books. He is lecturing all over. He has uh, he has collected all the constellations provided in Ramayana and Mahabharata in the computer simulation. He has proved beyond doubt that Ramayana happened about 14,000 years back. And now he's challenging everybody, the Western scientists, that disprove me that this my date is wrong. And people are right now not accepting it, but they are. Nobody has yet completely challenged him. And so I want you to read, uh, look at that his video, because you will understand better. Since you are expert, I was asking Malik ji to explain all the planetary system which Nilesh Oak is talking about lecture. Uh, because please share that Nilesh Oak Ramayana 14,000 years into to Om Prakash and everybody, so that, and then maybe you watch that video and you can explain to us some of the graph of the things which he's showing us.
Sure, sir.
Yeah. So that is
Yes,
that is a science. That part which Nilesh Oak has done is a science. He is understanding. He's trying to understand the astronomy, how the constellation was, how Earth was. I mean, if he's taking up 4 or 5 different type of movements of planetary system, how our Earth is moving not only on our axis, now around the sun, now elliptically. I mean, uh, uh, there is a lot of science which we don't know and which we should know. We simply reject it. That this is not this is not a science, but that's not true. I mean, uh, we are we should be able to see that which is what we know and what we don't know. That in the when you do the any analysis, scientific analysis, that is where it comes to. So right now there are certain things we know. We have things too which we don't know. But job of future scientists to keep adding, right? It is a journey, you know.
Yes.
This generation will do. Our forefather did some work. We need to add in few things into that one,
Mhm.
so that future generation can do even further research.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, definitely, sir. Sir, one of the picture on YouTube, 1 hour 42 minutes. Nilesh Oak is picture. So
Yeah.
right now I have the lot of 1 hour, so I can try to uh, video on the YouTube because
Oh,
I am in.
no, no,
I am
no, no. What I'm saying is
from.
that you don't have to do it right away. There, he had written several books uh, on this subject.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, he's a big author and he lectures all over the world,
okay,
America, in Texas.
okay,
But he has, and he's a computer
mhm,
scientist, and he's a professor also, and he knows Sanskrit and all the text, and he has taken all the references from uh, uh, utilizing those planetary positions for uh, for that when this happened, and then that is what he is talking about, like Arundhati and Vasishtha movement. He is
okay,
talking about that, like the Chaitra Mas right now. The Chaitra Mas is happening right now in the spring season. He is
yes,
saying
sir.
that Chaitra Mas at the Ramayana time was happening in fall, and he
Okay,
gives the explanation of that one.
okay,
So because
yes,
how come the Chaitra Mas Varnan, which is in the Ramayana, is for the spring, but in the fall we don't have a spring type situations. So then say that because we don't have, because the weather pattern is not the same, season systems the same. It has completely changed,
okay,
and it has changed because of the. He's talking that, like we all know that Earth has called
moment is a 24, no, something is there.
Yeah.
23 to
So,
something,
so
some.
that planet moving, and that is how the Earth uh, uh, position and angles, all that get impacted and changed. It's also the top level, right? The skin of the Earth, like whatever it is. Like imagine Earth as the orange, and then imagine that you peel all the top layer skin of the orange and put it back on the orange, and he's saying that that skin layer is also rotating, moving a little bit here and there. So, inside you have the tectonic plates are moving, and that is changing the inner portion of the Earth. But even the sky also is rotation on the orange. So you have to basically what he's saying is that when you do the calculation, you have to take all these factors into account, different things, right? All your like going back to turtle diagram. That's why turtle diagram is very important for everybody.
Yes, yes,
See, we are two quality people. We are explaining astronomy with the turtle diagram right now.
yes,
So
yes, yes.
in the turtle diagram, if all your inputs of the planetary movement is correct, then you will be getting the result that when Ramayana and Mahabharata actually place. And so he, he has perfected that as far as as he is saying. And then and then as an audience, we all have to understand what he is saying. Those who understand the astronomy, since you understand the astronomy, so that's why I request you to understand his lectures. And you can contact him also if you have any question. If you don't understand any part, he welcomes that. He's a scientist,
Okay.
and so he he had he actually he's a top person of your field who is trying to make astronomy really a, a pure science in the eyes of historians and everybody else. So you should support him basically by analyzing what his work is, and spread it so that other people can also trust the knowledge that yes, and we all can learn from that one. So he has established that Ramayana is 14,000 years back, Mahabharata is about 7,000 years back, and so Vedas goes back even further. So now question comes that we have a huge lost history. We don't know much about after Ramayana to Mahabharata, in between what happened. And so Pankaj, now it comes to Mithila. It means Mithila has been
Yes, yes,
50.
sir.
So
So, sir, sorry, sir. Sir,
that's what
my prediction, yes, sir, my prediction is last 5 years ago. I have thinking about this. Mahabharata is 5,000 years ago. Is Ramayana is 10,000 years ago, and some the Mahadev Bhagwan is also in on the earth in the 15,000 years ago. So one of the why how the Hanuman is going to the Lanka to Ramayana, Himalaya? How can it our height is 6 foot? I assuming that, and then the 10 is high. Then he is also belong from the banner one. So he is a very active person. So that's why he is speedily going there and coming back. He is Himalaya Parvat getting very big size. He is a big guy person, and he don't about the Sanjeevani booty. So confusing. assume that okay, we are getting the stone, large area stone, getting for the Lanka, and expert person where is identified with Sajivani. So my logic is yes, predicted. Now we are something fact is finding to fact it is nearby or not nearby. Just I'm predicted in 5 years years ago. Just I watching the video many times fact I near to get the fact, try to get into fact.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, question. That's how the science progresses, right? That there are many uncertain. See, the thing is that when we are blind, we don't know the exact reason. Then we simply say, "Oh, it's mythology." But if you have a explanation of things, then it becomes that oh, this is a part of history then, right? So we have to, like Ramayana is still. That's why when there was a case in the court, Congress party was saying that Ramayana is fake. It's not a historical event, and uh, and then people have to prove it that no, it is not a fake. It has historical. So, 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 so basically, this is what is going on. And then the thing is that, Western, coming back to this, what happens is that right now the whole science, art, history is dominated by Western people. And Western people have hard time accepting that any ideas, any good thing, any civilization is older than the Western civilization. They don't accept, have a hard time. They have the ego. That is their problem. That is why the Max Muller was trying to put uh, an Aryan invasion theory that Indians are not that good that they can develop everything of their own. So that's why the Europeans came from the steppe area, and then they brought the Sanskrit, and they brought all the like wheel and everything in India, and then basically they made them cultured. That is what they were trying to tell us, that you guys were nomadic people, cow herders, and that's all you were. You had no knowledge, and people from outside came and educated, right? But now we have we our scientists, our Indian scientists, our scholars, they refuted it, and over the time, even in his time, he had to take his word back, and we don't believe that it's fake. We know that now. Hmm. So that is why, I mean, we have to right now. They are possible. Ramayana is not few thousand years old. That's what is the Western civilization telling us. And when our scholars tell that, oh, it is 14,000 years old, they question it. But then fight is going on. I mean, now uh, now we are fighting neck to neck now. We are not anymore subservient.
Yes, sir. And now Prem is also joined. Totally silent, Prem. You are
Yes,
busy.
Prem. Prem is the first businessman today then. In
Yeah.
your brain.
Yes, sir. I'm
Well,
listening.
no. We had a digression. So we made it business come quality. Supposed to be the discussion on business, but we kind of diverted from discussion from there to quality, because a businessman like you.
Sir, I'm not businessman. Or as a having some time to do some different from your from your this time is going on very crucial to do some spiritual things, maybe start some business venture, or maybe you can do something for society, right? So various things you can have in your mind, I think. So
Yeah.
it's good so we all should have, you all should have. So I am really very inspired from you, sir.
Oh, that's too much. Don't say that. Uh,
Really, sir.
I am I'm a simple man, just trying to utilize retirement time with all of you, whatever I can, or any other. I mean, that's what one has to do. I
So
mean,
it's our pleasure to have such a good person like you, sir, in this meeting and always encourage us.
it is my time to give back, right? After retirement, your time is to society. I have I have taken so much from society, and now it's to give back. So that's what I'm
Good,
doing.
good.
Yeah. What else is going into the bank right now? Banking industry. Interest rate is
As far as election is concerned, so repo rate is also not increased, as well as rate is still kind of not going high, not going less.
mm,
It's just because of election, maybe government is changing, or maybe government will stay same. Modi Sarkar again in India. So maybe a plan or a scheme is going to inaugurate to encourage older people also, kind of different kind of maybe different government having very government is inaugurated different kind of a scheme for a person who don't have any job, right? So maybe unemployment kind of job of bhatta is going on, different kind of scheme bhatta, this kind of you can say lalach government is giving some local civilian to trust them, or maybe some kind of benefits, so people will vote them, right? Even though right now, as far as gas cylinder is concerned, maybe rupees or 200 rupees is less price, right? So
yeah.
various things going on.
And
Mm,
Prem,
okay.
Rahul Gandhi one statement was also very famous regarding they told us after Congress government, no any person will poor in our country.
So only
They provide
Congress people will
money.
always become rich, other than other
So,
person, other than
sir,
Congress.
you think that Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi, last three generation done like PM post, and what
Yeah,
his
they
motto is
have
how to
the Congress party has drained India. Congress party, all their ministers and top officials, they collected all the commission and they put it in the Swiss bank or Western banks. India, that's what become almost like a bankrupt by up to 90. We don't have anything to show. This is one person was telling me a story other day about Jagjeevan Ram. Jagjeevan Ram was he was from Bihar and he was a uh, defense minister. So when he was a defense minister, he of course he was buying like aeroplane, tank, all those things. So in one of those transactions, he got like 200 crores commission, and then he put that money into the Swiss bank. And then Swiss bank, when you deposit, they don't have like regular account and all that. They give you a kind of, and then that code he gave, and then they tell you after you who will be your heir of this account. And then he said, of course, his son's name was like Suresh something or whatever, Suresh Ram. Yes, and so basically, the guy who told the story, he said that this is from very authentic source. He know the people who were transacting the money to the Swiss bank. So that's how he siphoned the money to Swiss bank. And then question we were talking about it, that even the Swiss bank, what they do is that one, well, Jagjivan Ram knew that where the money is. Suresh Ram knew, And unfortunately, Suresh Ram also died. So now, where is that money?